And I'm doing laundry. You're watching on Haps or Facebook or Twitter or Twitch or YouTube. Thank you for doing so. Thank you for joining me. I'm just hanging out, looking for friends to come in and chit chat. I appreciate you very much. Hello, Liz. Holy shit! Figured I'd see you down by the river on a washboard. This is real van life. Sure it is. Melissa Mopa. I am indeed. I'm doing laundry. I want to say that's the tick, but I can't remember what that's from. I'm doing laundry. But me. I'm here. Hi. How are you? The laundromat's a good place to do a podcast. I've done it before. It just feels right while I'm waiting for the dryer to go. And isn't that satisfying? Honestly, like it's a very zen environment. Properly, like I see a beautiful tie dye shirt spinning around. I have a couple of them. Stevie Wonder, hello. I love orange. I love that orange. Um, a good laundromat has music, has the television going on very low, and the hum of the dryers, the fresh smell of fabric softener. Like when it's good, it's good. I am. I'm back, and my friend, both here. Um, it's not good when somebody is on their phone. Although technically, I am on my phone, so maybe I'm the a hole. Or like, there's a kid crying, but I'm doing all right. What are you guys up to today? I appreciate people coming in and hanging out with me. Thank you guys. Liz, how was your day? I haven't spoken to you in a bit. Working as usual. I got you. I'm at work. Yeah. While you guys are here, what would you think about a weekly Wednesday night podcast? Like, what are you guys doing in the evenings on a Wednesday night? It's supposed to snow here tomorrow, which sucks. Yeah. Yep. I heard that. It's like freezing rain Friday for me, and then Friday or Saturday, there's supposed to be a big storm coming through. Low of 11 degrees in Tennessee, in Knoxville, allegedly. But yeah, what would you guys think about a weekly Wednesday night podcast? Like, Ben and I want to do something on a weekly basis. Wednesdays tend to work pretty good for him. And if we do it in the evening, um, we can broadcast it, get some people in chat um, consistently. I think that would be cool. Because as I love you guys so much, and I appreciate having anybody come in the room. But if we can get like dedicated 20 or 30 people, like if we are consistent and I think the production quality will be there as well. Um, we have a lot to work on, but I'm oh man, like I really want that to happen. It's about time. Ben and I have been discussing uh, on a few occasions how we have the work experience, we have the experience of in audio and video production. You know, we're it's amateur hour for sure. You know, glad I lit a fire. You did, absolutely did. Between Ben and myself, we know exactly what we need to do to build a basic podcast. We care enough about the sound quality and the video quality and the replayability. Kathy, my love. Hello, dear. We care enough that is that Price is Right. I hear that is. It is indeed. Um, I'm looking sharp. Well, thank you. Uh, yeah, like I think if like just putting a little bit of effort must be the plaid. Yeah, I can't find my other plaid shirts. This is the only one I got so far. At some point, I would like to buy more, but then again, the weather's going to start getting warm, so I might maybe go to a Carm or something like that and see if they have a couple. Um, I've been wearing hoodies, yeah, but then you can buy them on sale. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Keep dressing like that. He's going to be married soon. No thanks. I don't think there are any takers. Soon you're going to be skinny enough to wear my clothes. Hand me downs. No, that's good. I'm fine with that. Um, I don't know that I'm going to be skinny, thinner, less fat, but I don't see myself as ever being skinny. Um, going to have a weekly podcast. That's what we're shooting for. Ben and I have been discussing. You lost a ton of weight already. I have 70 pounds, and I haven't weighed myself lately, but hopefully I'm maintaining that. Um, the goal is eventually to break 300, so I hope I do. I think I'm down to 320 pounds. So if I can break 300, that'd be great. Great start. If I can reach 275, that'd be fantastic. That's the plan. Just sticking to a schedule. That's the problem. Yep. But like considering I'm not exercising too much, definitely will. Look how far you've made it already. Um, not being active, not exercising a heck of a lot, just in what I'm eating. The fact that I've dropped a lot of weight, I'm pretty happy with it. So, um, yeah, the head hard to gain weight when you eat broccoli and chicken every day. It is. I'm so proud of you. Thank you. When you work at Domino's, are there any healthy choices there? No, no, no. But I work during the daytime, 10 to 5, and when I get out of there, I eat dinner at the Chinese place up the road, which like is mostly broccoli and a little bit of chicken, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. But I'm going to lean into that a little bit and go more with the hibachi vegetables, that sort of thing. A healthy choice at Domino's would be Alfredo thin crust pizza, an entire box of cookie brownies. Oh, nice! You can make your own plate. Yeah, yep. They have like zucchini and broccoli. and um, like throw in a little shrimp or a little chicken or something like that. No sauce, just the oil that they put, and just have them cook it up. And while I'm waiting for them to make that, I can grab some of the broccoli off the chicken and broccoli, and a couple pieces of chicken on a stick. Just no sauces or anything. I'm not trying to get into anything super like that. A few cheese fried wontons and maybe an egg roll, but mostly veg. I try to stick to a lot of veg. Soup should be okay. I'm trying to get away from salt and fat and sugar. Cookie brownies sound super healthy. The healthiest. I mean, they're vegan, right? Aren't they? No, my type of diet. Yeah. Um, no, not vegan, but good for the soul. Um, mental healthy. That's the word you look for. Soup usually has a ton of salt unless you make it yourself. Yeah. So yeah, Wednesday evenings, weekly. Um, once Ben is in a place where he can do so, that's what we're shooting for. So um, I hope you guys will keep that in mind. Let me know if there's any conflicts, just because I want to know if your Wednesday nights are busy. Um, but if they're not, that's the plan. I'll let people know when we're going to start doing it, though. I work some Wednesday nights, but will come in whenever I can. And like Ben and I have been discussing on top of doing the podcast, kind of leaning into the Patreon thing where we can have Wednesday Hump Day podcast 7 p.m. to 8:30, 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. Yeah, thereabouts. Not staying up too late. Yeah, depends on time. Usually when it's warm out, I'm usually doing something until it's dark. Well, um, we'll see what happens. But the thing that Ben and I will focus on is having a conversation and present doing it consistently so that people can join the conversation. Having a chat is very important, so we want to have people that are in there that will join the conversation with us um, across multiple platforms. Uh, it's me doing this by myself. I'm throwing in a lot of what I'm doing on a day to day because it's just me talking and having you guys having you guys available to join me to talk to me like this interaction. I love a lot more than me just talking into my phone because I can do that anytime. And I don't really like to get on here unless I have something to say. So having other people that I can converse with instead of just talking to myself. Like I feel a lot better now than I did on the earlier broadcast because earlier there was only 5 or 6 people that joined in the room, twice as many people, only 12 people, but that's twice as many as I had the last broadcast. So I feel much better like that. Double digits would be great. And again, if I get to do this on a weekly basis, 20 people in the room would be amazing. 30 people in the room, and these are not impossible numbers. and that's whatever platform you guys like. If you wanna join me on Twitch, if you want to join me on YouTube, on Facebook. Back in the day, you used to have a lot of people on the scopes. Yeah, I remember like 50 or 60 folks. I remember a couple times getting into the hundreds, right? Maybe Haps isn't as popular. Well, that's why I'm saying the good thing about this is I'm broadcasting on Haps, but you don't have to be on the Haps app to enjoy it. You can join the youtube.com/3231, twitter.com/3231, twitch.com or twitch.tv/3231. Like whatever, like all different platforms people can jump on. You don't have to get the Haps app. Everyone's stuck on TikTok now. Yeah, and that's one of the places that I want to go as well. Um, I uh, I check um, I check TikTok and I'm at 655 still. I haven't done a lot of campaigning on TikTok to get numbers up. That will be another thing that would really help us out is on a weekly basis telling everybody if you have TikTok, reminding folks if you have TikTok, jump on there and add me on. BRB. All right. So, and it's the same thing as this. It wouldn't take a lot for somebody to just jump in, say hello, you know, join the conversation for a few minutes. You don't have to say the whole broadcast. Like if we're doing a podcast and it's an hour and a half, you don't have to be there for the whole hour and a half. you know, uh, shirtless jumping jacks will get the followers flowing in. You don't want nobody wants my shirt off. You don't want me. Mm. I don't want to see it. I don't think anybody else wants to see it. And I realize that I'm not going to be the popular guy. I'm not. You just not understand the TikTok crowd. I don't understand. We used to have plenty of shirtless scopes back in the day. The pool scopes. No, no. Believe me, I realize that I am not a typical Twitch streamer. I am not the typical YouTube streamer. I don't know how many 50-year-old streamers are out there, especially guys like me that uh, you know I'm not a gamer. I'm I'm in boomer territory at this point for sure. But yeah, I'm not the usual TikTok guy. I'm not the usual YouTube guy. I do my own thing. TikTok is an odd beast. So much different content. I get a great mix of stuff, but I follow 10K. Yeah, yeah. Ben maxed out his subscriptions, his following. The weirdest people on TikTok, so many followers. Yeah, like if that's okay if somebody wants to do that. If somebody's into that and they have uh, no fear, like they no what's the word I'm looking for? No cap. If somebody's like, just I'll do whatever. You want me to eat bugs? You want me to be naked? You want me to set myself on fire? You want me to? You know, do a 48-hour no morals. Yeah, uh, exactly. You can do the most controversial stuff and sexist stuff, and talk about whatever. I'm not that guy that talks about whatever. You want to get political, let's get political. You want to get racist, let's get racist. The within terms of service, there are people that will do just about anything to get attention. I am not that guy. So I'm never going to be that. I'm never going to be that big, that famous. And some people are like, whatever you want me to do to get followers, whatever you want me to do to get subscriptions or to get bits or to get you know, whatever. You're spamming people with clickbait, all that stuff. Not me, man. So I know I'm never going to be that popular. I'm never going to be that huge because I just want to be chill and have conversation. I mean, at least I have a gimmick to a certain degree with the traveling, and I'm not doing that for a while because it's just me by myself, and I need to, you know, I gotta pay bills and save up money, fix the van up. I'm trying to save up for another van, and that's like before I said like 15 or 16,000 for like a newer van, but that's used. If we're talking like brand new, which like I'm seriously thinking that it might be possible someday to get a brand new van, we're talking like 30, 40,000, and my credit score exists, but it's not that good that I'm going to be able to afford a 30,000. You travel 3 days a week delivering pizzas to Knoxvillians. That's true. Let me check my clothes. Hold on one second. All right. Look at the way he treats those clothes. They're not alive. They feel no pain. They're just clothes, man. All right. What's going on, Marcus? How you doing? How are you? So what's happening? What are you guys up to, anyways? I swear I just saw a dude walking around in his boxers. No. You in Fountain City? I am. Went to Dunkin', hung out there for a little bit, got on my laptop for a while. Um, Played some Project Zomboid. which I don't know if you saw the earlier broadcast, Ben, but okay, I'm back. Welcome back, Liz. Um, I mentioned that at some point, when we get the studio and everything, I got a text message. Hold on. FYI, I've used 50 gigs of data. You may experience reduced speeds at peak times in some areas until your next cycle bill. Whatever. Good, you're back now. I can leave. Gonna grab a burger, get back to studying. I did not. Still need to check that out. Um, when we get the podcast studio set up, we need to get We need to get Zomboid on another computer, so you and I can multiplayer that. I think that would be fun. We could do a Twitch stream like the kids do. I'm newly obsessed with VR. Ben could tell you a whole bunch about VR. He does that all the time. Project Zomboid is a game on Steam. It's an early access. It's been in development for the past 10 years, as a matter of fact. Um, it's a sandbox survival horror, zombie survival horror, single player and multiplayer game that's very extensive. I'm going to have permanent bruises on my face. No. Um, Basically, it's a map with a few different towns and cities on it, or towns. Um, like it's like very extensive. The you only see in your regular cone of vision. If you won't see behind you unless you turn around. Um, and so it adds to that danger of you have to keep your head on a swivel kind of thing, but it has weather, so you can get cold. You have to survive temperature. You have to survive different weather conditions. You have to eat. You have to be careful about um, breaking into certain places. That's like a post-apocalypse sort of thing. Um, you can get cut by glass. You can get cut. You know, jumping a fence. Accidents happen, kind of a thing. And so there's first aid. There's needing to eat, needing to sleep, needing to stay warm, uh, depression, boredom. Like there's so many different things, so many different factors to survival, and then on top of that, zombies. But one of the cool things about the game is you can turn off zombies because I don't like zombies. I've never liked that genre, but I do like post-apocalypse. And when I was talking about 10,000 Worlds, and that's sort of a game where you travel around and you try to you know searching through houses and searching through buildings and trying to find ways to survive, food and materials and stuff, so you can build and fortify your place and have plenty of bandages and alcohol wipes and first aid stuff, et cetera, et cetera. Like this, there's so much to the game that you can just play for hours. It's a total time sink and a great opportunity for like RP, um, like what people are doing with GTA and having jobs. Like some people are cops and some people are, you know, um, RP servers. You could do that with this game technically, and they're even adding they're trying to add NPCs and stuff. You have different skills that you can increase, like carpentry and mechanics and electrical and first aid and foraging, and so pretty huge, pretty huge idea for a game. Shifting currents. What's going on, man? How you doing, bud? So, Liz, why are you going to have permanent bruises on your face? Please explain. But so spoken to Ben before that I love the post-apocalyptic. Oh, from playing VTR too much. Gotcha. You're gonna have permanent goggle face. You look like a raccoon. Um, Ben and I have talked a long time about the idea of the post-apocalyptic genre, or regenesis, as I call it, because it's easier to say than post-apocalyptic. But the idea of the genre where people are trying to survive, you're trying to rebuild society, and it's super interesting. And for Ben and I to have that sort of a game where we can actually, gather resources, gather nails and planks of wood, and fortify a building and protect ourselves and grow things, and what would society be like? Like, it's a really cool concept, and this game you can kind of play around with that sort of concept. I'll have to look at the game, but time for lunch. I'll catch you later. All right, catch you later, Ian. Thanks for stopping in. And everything ties in for me as far as my type of entertainment is more than just like turn on a TV or turn on my phone and view something. Like, I like to be immersed in a lot of stuff. I like things that have some sort of that challenge your brain. Not just I want to watch a TV show where a bunch of people kill zombies, but like The Walking Dead would have been a great TV series without the zombies. Just these people after this horrible event that destroying a good chunk of society are wandering around trying to survive. Trying to deal with the weather, trying to deal with hunger and thirst, and how do we take care of ourselves and survive, but also on top of that rebuilding communities, trying to thrive. Everybody has a job to do and that sort of thing, and that leans into uh, one of Ben's interests, permaculture. About you would like the later seasons. The zombies are barely mentioned. That's where I got bored and stopped watching. Yeah, see, I know that the things that I enjoy are not popular. Yeah, I like that sort of thing, the personal relationships, and that makes that makes me worried because I'm one of those. I like to think, and I like to, but I like that type of conversation, and I know I'm not in the majority there. Other people want explosions and gore and stuff like that, and yeah, I'm not gonna be. I'm not gonna go over like gangbusters on Twitch or wherever I do my podcast. I'm just a child with a short attention span. Why people stick around is beyond me, but I appreciate it. But it's not going to stop me from doing it. I'm playing the odds, really. I can't be the only person that likes the idea of, you know, theater of the mind. But I have no ego whatsoever. I'm not pretending like this shirt. I'm not Washington shirt. I'm not fooling anybody. or including myself, that oh, I'm gonna make so much money and I'm gonna be so popular, so huge, huge million followers. And no, I'm not gonna be that guy. But there's some place for me between a million followers and I'm not doing anything. I'm not gonna have zero followers. When is that Robarge ASMR channel starting up? Isn't that every episode that I do? 999,999. No, found money. Sweet. $2. And before, I found $7. Oh, hold on a second. Treat you to lunch? Sure. Come on over. As soon as I'm done, I'm going in for Chinese. So come on down. No, so the medication that I take, I don't know which one it is, but one of the Chinese donuts. I don't think this place has Chinese donuts. Um, Pam would absolutely veto it. um, right? She would be outraged as well. Um, yeah. One of the medications that I take gives me a dry throat, so I get this tickle in my throat. So every once in a while, I'm like, "You're looking healthy, brother. Thank you. I'm feeling a little bit better than I have been." I'm on my way, trying. I'm tickling your throat on my Matt Voodoo doll. Smexy thing. Danhausen, wrestler, very entertaining. Um, so yeah, for the new folks coming in, thank you very much for tuning in. Uh, Coming up soon, at some point on Wednesdays, gonna do a weekly Wednesday evening podcast. Ben says about 7 to 8:30, 7 to 9 ish, something like that. Um, so if y'all aren't doing anything on Wednesday evening, keep us in mind. We'll be out there at some point. We'll be broadcasting right here, and so broadcasting on the Haps app. Um, so that means we'll also be broadcasting on Twitch and Twitter and Facebook and all that. And then ripping the audio on a podcast, putting it on Spotify probably. Make it possible for people to just get the audio. But I'd love to get people in live while we're broadcasting so we can get people in the chat room. AEW baby. Cold front coming. Another tie dye shirt, Liz. At some point, I'll be getting more tie dye shirts. This one, this one's done for. So armpits gone. Big hole in the armpit. Holes in the bottom. This is just a raggedy shirt. I should just throw this away at some point. But if it's just me and I got nowhere to be, it's a comfy shirt. So why not? I had a Betty White. I thought this said beefy white T-shirt. I had a Betty White T-shirt, and her eyes had holes in them, and I had to throw it out so I didn't have a nip slip. Thank you for showing my nips. Do 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 do. Yeah, we're on the subject of virtual reality. Ben had me use his, or let me use his Oculus uh, for a little while, and I kind of dig it. Uh, I used to have the Samsung Gear, but that was a long time ago. It's probably 5 years ago I had that, and then the technology just kind of. My phone is bigger and not compatible. I don't even know where it is anymore. It's so fun. I have the Oculus Quest 2. I love Beat Saver and Pistol Whip. You're so violent. Beat Saber. Oh, I know what you meant. Comfy hoodie. It's the best. You should steal Ben's and play with me. Maybe at some point we could do that. That'd be fun. Multiplayer VR. That's fun. That I can just hang up. Like VR chat is interesting as well. So I watched this girl on YouTube, Code Miko, who's a VTuber. She does Twitch stream, and she's funny. A little awkward, but funny still. Um, I'm a little out of touch, but the pause. Um, but she's got like I can't type today apparently. That's all right. But she does like mocap, and like I said, the whole VR chat thing. She jumped on that a little bit as well. So there's a whole culture of virtual, uh, making a virtual character. an avatar kind of a thing, and mocapping them and having the character be the YouTube channel or the Twitch channel or whatever, and interacting with chat. I don't have that technology. I tried VR chat once and got so overwhelmed and left immediately. I was a fraud. The problem I had with it is I can't be on it for very long, and then I start getting a little motion sick. Like I can get a little headachy sometimes. I dig it. I really appreciate what you can do with it. But the same happened to me with VR chat. Yeah. And Ben and I have had conversations about like RPGs and stuff, like to be able to do virtual tabletop, um, virtual gaming of any sort, but introducing the tabletop role playing game aspect, including that with VR, is very interesting. But virtual gaming looks super cool. A lot of potential, but it's just not practical is not the word. It's expensive and kind of cumbersome, like as opposed to just turning on a console or turning on your laptop. Uh, and the idea of you know getting a little motion sick, and also add on top of that, if you wear glasses, that plus VR, very uncomfortable. And then the battery, by the time you get all that stuff taken care of, the battery's dying. It's just not cost effective. Maybe that's the word I'm looking for. Just not cost effective. It is, but I treat it as a workout. The first month I got mine, I lost 20 pounds. Most fun cardio I've ever had. That's cool. When you can find the niche, when you can find a way for you to utilize it, makes it worth the effort. Sure, that's cool. I don't do laundry until I absolutely have no clothes left. So I basically have washed. I washed everything I have, and uniforms, and a hoodie. Same. I usually have a mountain in my room. Yeah. Everything ends up in a corner in my van. I just throw it against the corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. About 14 or 15 t shirts, 3 cargo shorts, 2 cargo pants, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 joggers, 3 pairs of shorts, 1 pair of track pants, a hoodie, 3 uniforms, 3 pairs of socks. And on top of that, I usually wear clothes more than 1 day a week. Like these I wore yesterday, but I only wore them for like an hour and a half, 2 hours. I was talking to Marissa recently and told her you said hi, by the way. Cool. Cool. I get sad because I miss a lot. There's a lot of people that have been in my life that aren't in my life anymore, and I kind of miss them. I miss the Scope buddies. I know exactly how you feel. Yep. I thought HAPS was going to prevent that, but it didn't. Yeah, but in considering that, like, if it was just people getting on HAPS, that'd be one thing. But I'm also broadcasting on Twitter and Facebook and YouTube and Twitch. So it's not like there's no way for somebody to get it to hang out with me. Like, people can still talk to me. I just decided not to. So nothing's really changed. I'm still me. I'm still broadcasting, but I don't know. And if they're cool like me, they would. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's the internet. It's social media. Plenty of ways to get a hold of me if you want to. But it's not. It's not that it's not. I'm not. It's not that I'm not available. It's not that I'm unavailable. That's the word I was looking. That's the way I was trying to say it. It's not that I'm unavailable. It's that no one. You know, they don't. They don't want to get a hold of me. I guess it's fine. Glad we never lost touch. Me too. Me too. Jen texts me every once in a while, so I stay connected with her. Dana messages me on Facebook or texts me, or Kelly got a hold of me on TikTok. Blow Blow, yeah, I text him every once in a while. He's come on here once or twice. He's busy. A little coconut, yeah. Yep. But whatever. It is what it is. Excuse me. Whatever. Maybe when I put a little more effort into it, when I when we get into the podcasting, maybe it'll bring some people around again. I don't know. Do the podcast, gain some momentum, gain the followers. While I'm doing the podcast, recommend folks jump on TikTok and follow me. And then if I can build up to 1,000, I'll start live streaming on TikTok, gain some more traction. Got to gain the followers on one thing to get everybody to maybe jump over to the other thing. And then wherever TikTok seems like a great place to stream from what I've seen. Yeah, yep. It's just getting that initial 1,000 followers. So I'm a lot closer than I was. 655 is a lot closer than what was I before? 300 or something like that. So 2/3 of the way. I know it's so annoying. I have like 2.5 followers. No, 2.5 thousand followers maybe. Liz, you are so freaking charming. It would. You're not getting the followers because you're just not putting in. You're not trying. If you tried, you please. With me, I gotta try hard. Oh man, can you believe I'm going to be 30 in less than 2 weeks? I can't believe it. You're still a youngin' having a breakdown. Stop. Stop. Enjoy it. Love it. Be happy. That's all I can ask. Just whatever you're going through right now, be happy with it. Please. Don't waste another day not being happy. You turn around and you're 50 and you don't know if anyone's ever going to want you. It's weird turning 50. 50 and alone, not a good place to be, but still trying to find the positive in it. Still 29 to me. Yeah, it's true. Oh, there we go. Liz, are we alone? Is it just you and I hanging out? Is there anybody else on the watching the broadcast? Seems like it, yeah. So my clothes are all folded. What else have I got going on today? Grab something to eat in a little bit as soon as I get all my shit in the car. And then about 5:30, I got to be back here in this area uh, to play some D&D game night for a few hours. I think that's about it. Hope you have so much fun. I hope I do have fun too. Thank you. It'd be nice to just get a regular thing going. So hopefully this will be the thing. But yeah, I have a Tuesday thing, but it's every other Tuesday. That doesn't. I can't. I don't like. They seem like really great folks, but it's so rough to like play a game every other Tuesday for a few hours. Like just uh, my brain can't wrap around that. Like I need routine. I need if I'm not doing the same thing at the same time every day, I need to do the same thing at the same time every week. Every other like that's OCD. What do you call it? What would that? What do you call it? I would be the same. Yeah, it's not OCD, but something along those lines. There's something related, something in that ballpark. It's like skipping a week. I hate it. I hate it. Any plans to go up north again? No, not for a while. Um, although I really love Maine. Like, I really enjoyed going up to Maine and being on the lake. That was really cool. Yeah, it was northern Maine, up around Moosehead Lake. It was so nice. But no, the minute I think about traveling up to Maine, it's like, well, I could go someplace else that I haven't been before and find another, find if there's a place in Maine that's gorgeous, maybe I could find a place in Michigan that's gorgeous or Wisconsin that's gorgeous or something, like um, being up in the Great Lakes was nice. So I'm like, go, or like how I felt about going to Florida. You have all the freedom in the world, yeah. Going back down to Florida, that's how I feel about that. Like I've been to Florida enough. I've been to both coasts. I hadn't been to Florida Keys, but that's the only reason to go down. Other than obviously seeing Tate again would be fantastic. Meeting up with my brothers and friends in Ocala would be great. Um, but the only reason why I see myself going back to Florida is to drive down to the Keys to say that I've been there, take the van down to Florida, and then back. Um, just it doesn't like not something I need to do. It's something that I to just check off a list. And it's not enough. But yeah, to go back up to Maine and travel all the way back up there. Yeah, maybe not. Would you ever go west like California? Yeah, absolutely. That's part of the way I've been thinking about it is like if Bilbo gets comfortable, he's out in San Francisco now, so he's traveling out there, and like I could see myself doing that, like telling Bilbo I'm coming out, and then just traveling straight to the West Coast, beeline it, try to get there as quick as as simply as I can, instead of like doing like I said, going all over different. Oh, fire rescue. Instead of trying to hit all the states in the good times until I get to California, like I originally had thought. I'm like, let's just say that I've done it. You're traveling through states getting to California, so it's not like you're not hitting any place. Um, it's not like I'm taking a flight there, which is also something that's occurred to me as well. I could do that, but no. But yeah, beeline it out west, hit the Pacific Ocean, check that off my list. That's a more important thing to me than uh, I could always hit all the states on my way back or something. But even that, I don't see that happening. I'd like to do it, yes, but I don't see that happening. Certainly not this year, unless something special happens where I can just be like, oh wow, something really, really big, really awesome falls into my lap that I can just say, I wasn't expecting it, but now I can do this. Now I feel like I can do this. Um, unless something like that falls into my lap, which is not going to happen. Like lotto, winning the lottery level, awesome happens to me. Um, I recently flew to Denmark, and it gave me this great sense of being able to go anywhere in the world if I want to. Such an incredible. Yeah, yeah. No, I agree. I agree. Getting the van and traveling, going up to New England and coming back down, and like that gave me that same sense of no, it's fine. I could do this. I have returned. Welcome back, sir. Oh, about 17% battery. Shit. So, oh wow. Okay, so for some reason my battery is draining. I just saw myself go to 17% battery and then to 16% battery, like while I'm looking at it, staring at my phone. So uh, I'm gonna get going so I can load up the van and charge the phone up a little bit. Um, thanks guys for watching me. Thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate you so much. I am so glad that I can get on here and talk to you guys. 21 people hung out with me today. That's much better than 5 people. So, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't want my phone to die, and I still got a couple things I need to do. So, I love you guys a lot. Have a great day, and I will talk to you guys soon. And as always, if you haven't followed me, follow me. Share the broadcast with your friends. Always nice to make new friends. And I'm at 3231. It's 3TWO, 3ONE all over the internet. Maybe I'll follow you. Maybe. I mean, if you get around to it, that'd be great. I love you, face. Talk to you soon. Bye bye.